Hey, this is Digital by Computing. We're going to review a great app called CleanMyMac. This is CleanMyMac version 3. You can download it from the link in my description. It is a fantastic app to clean your Mac, as the name suggests. So we're going to go ahead and open it up. I've already got it downloaded and installed on my Mac. You'll also see that it's running in my taskbar as well. So we go ahead and open that up and let's see what it can do. So it keeps your Mac clean and healthy, and you'll see that there's a number of different options that you can do to run on your Mac to help it run faster. It cleans out junk, it cleans out a few other old files on your computer, does general maintenance, helps you uninstall apps, those sort of things are a lot more smoother and cleaner as well. You can do a full system scan from the very start. So from the start area here, from the Smart Cleanup, you can click on Scan, and it'll do a full scan of your computer, and it'll detect everything that can be removed or can be purged or cleaned from your Mac. So you see that there's a new version available. We won't do this just now. So let's just go through each of these options. So essentially a scan here will run through various options in here either way, but we can look through here through the system junk. As it says, clean your system to achieve maximum performance and reclaim space. So it's going to optimize your system. It's going to slim application sizes and fix various errors. So again, it'll do a full scan, and simply just click on scan. It's going to start to analyze your system and then generate some results from that, and then allow you to go ahead and clean it. So you'll see that it's detecting your user cache. It's cleaning up your cache. It's going to show you all the things that you can go ahead and clean up. It'll then go through a whole bunch of different options, okay? So you see that so far it's already found 3.77 gig of files that can be easily removable from my Mac. And you'll see that that is growing. So you'll actually find, well, it's actually growing very fast. So you'll find that there is a lot of files that you have got running on your Mac, dormant files that you may not actually need. So this is a great way to go through and actually clean your Mac nice and easily, okay? We're gonna stop this for now. We'll look at this at the end. So we're going to stop the scan. Okay, and you can see here that it's found 4.71 gig. It includes all of this stuff in here, and I can click on clean and it'll go and remove everything. I can also go into review details, and it'll give me a summary of everything that it found and roughly how much in each app, in each location in my Finder, I can remove, which is quite significant, which is very, very good. Photo junk will go and clean out any old photo library data, replaces RAW with JPEGs, those sort of things. So you may want to be careful with this sort of thing, especially if you do want to keep RAW files, for example. You may not want to go ahead and run this, but just keep in mind that you can go and clean out a whole bunch of data from your photo libraries as well. Similar to that, you've got mail attachments. It'll help you to save a lot of local drive space. It optimizes your local mail data. So if you're running mail locally on your Mac, connected to Gmail or to Microsoft Live or any other service like Exchange, those sort of things, this will help you go and clean up old email junk that you may not be using anymore. iTunes junk, similar to the others, clean up unused iOS data from your Mac. Okay, remove already used iOS data, including old software updates, device backups, and more. So when you back up your iPhone or your iPad to your computer, it'll do a backup today. You back it up again tomorrow, it'll do another backup. You back it up the day after, it'll do another backup. By running this cleanup, it will help you to go and remove old versions of your iPhone and iPad backups, rather than you having to manually go into iTunes and remove them from there. So you can do this all from this one app. Trash bins, empty all your available recycle bins, etc., your trash from your Mac. Large and old files, it'll go ahead and clean any large and old files. It'll help you identify large files that you may not know you have, and easily go ahead and review and remove them if you need to. So generally on the Mac, it is fairly straightforward to go ahead and remove apps. You generally will just go into your Finder, you go to the applications, and you just trash it. But you will find that sometimes when you're installing an app, so for example, let's say Adobe Flash Player, it will install apps in the application folder, but it will also put things into your library, into your caches, those sort of things. So by running it through here and selecting the app that you want to remove and uninstall, it will actually go and remove that application as well as all traces of that application as well. So it makes removing apps very, very helpful and very, very clean, which will all in turn save on your space and clean your Mac better. Maintenance, as the name suggests, it's going to run general maintenance over your computer. Okay, it's going to run certain scripts automatically to go and review your system logs, remove temporary items, flush your DNS case, speed up your mail, rebuild some indexes, those sort of things, repair disk permissions. Again, a lot of this stuff can be done manually, but it can take a long time to find out where to go and do it. What applications do I need to run to remove this and this and the other? While running it through here, through the maintenance area, we'll go ahead and remove it all nice and easily, which is fantastic. Privacy, instantly remove your browsing history along with traces of your online and offline activity. So it's going to go into your browsers, for example, into your Safari and other browsers, chat history from Skype, from messages, all those sort of things, and go ahead and remove old data from those. Extensions, so you've got widgets on your Mac, all right? You'll probably have seen those widgets that are running. You can go ahead and manage those a lot easier and clean them up as well. And Shredder is a very, very helpful app. So it helps you, as it says, erase any unwanted files or folders quickly without leaving a trace. So sometimes when you remove a file, the file still does have traces on it sitting on your hard drive. So if you're a hacker type and you get access to somebody's hard drive, you can still go ahead and get access to files even though they have been deleted because they are still there. Essentially, we're looking at binaries, zeros and ones and those sort of things. So the file is still there until it is physically overwritten on the hard drive. By doing this, you're going to safely remove files, sensitive information securely. Nice and easy. So that is a simple review of CleanMyMac. So let's just go ahead and run a full scan and we'll check back once this is finished. So the scan of the Mac has finished, and you'll find that CleanMyMac has now found 73.06 gigabytes of files that can be removed from my computer. Now, be mindful of what you click on here, because if you click on clean, it's going to remove everything. So what I want to ensure is that I can go through each of these areas and double check that what I've got ticked in here is actually something that I want to delete. Okay, because in some cases there may be files that you don't want to delete. You may want to keep them. You may want to keep various versions of old files, that sort of thing. So go ahead and look through these. You'll see that on the left side it's now tallied up roughly how much you can be removed on each area, including this big one, large and old files. It's found 339 gig worth of old files. So I can go into system junk and I can see 5.86 gig has been detected. I can click on review details to see in summary exactly what it has scanned and what can be removed. Same way with my photo junk. I can see what it's picked up. It hasn't found anything in my mail attachments. iTunes junk, old backups. If you don't need them, your trash, large and old files that you may not no longer need. So it is a great app for just going and scanning your computer and finding things that you may not need. So you can easily, let's say I want to remove just the iMovie app cache because I know that's what I want to remove. Essentially, cache is just files that will accumulate over time. It sometimes is used to speed up your startup time of your apps, those sort of things. They're not always needed, and clearing out your cache from time to time is a fantastic thing. So you can easily just go and deselect all and tick on iMovie cache, for example. So it's going to do 680.5 megabytes, and I can say clean. And that is now going to go ahead and clean that iMovie cache. Okay, and it's going to now tell me you now have 135 gig free on your startup disk, and it's freed up 680 meg. Okay, and then likewise I can go ahead and do the same thing for my photo junk and the other areas in there as well. Or if you just want to do a full cleanup and you're pretty confident that what you want to remove is okay, you can go and clean the whole lot. So that is CleanMyMac 3. Great app, very, very useful for what it can do. It helps you find a lot of stuff that you didn't necessarily know you had on your Mac. So definitely check it out. You can download it from my link in my description. Go ahead and download it. Great app, CleanMyMac. So if you found this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to Digital Byte Computing for a whole bunch of more videos.